All right, here with Coach Luke. Coach, you want to start off with opening thoughts of the game?
You know, it was a typical hard-fought, tough GLIAC game. We knew Findlay was going to come in, and you know, last time they were here, they won the conference tournament, and they like this facility, they like this gym. They're very well coached. Their kids play hard. They tried to scheme things up defensively against us tonight, and I thought our guys really handled that well. It did. You know, they were looking back. Our guards were looking back a little bit at first, but I think once we settled in, we made proper adjustments, and we were fortunate enough to make some shots and stay in the lead, which gave them the opportunity to start having to think about what they were doing. But Coach Ernst does a great job with those kids, and I feel very, very fortunate that we came out with this one on top.
You guys had to play offense two very different ways in the first half and the second half. As Jordan was saying, they kind of zoned you up a lot in the first half.
Yes.
Did you expect to be taking that many looks from the outside?
Well, you know what? That's what they were giving us, and when you got Stelzer and Chartier in Hawk, you got to do it. I mean, it was interesting that they stuck with this, but I think they felt like they had us on our heels, and maybe they did. And of course, then we thought if we could continue at that clip, which was 50-some% in the first half, that they'd have to play man, and he switched everything, and then it was nice. We made some pinpoint passes for layups down the stretch, which I thought was huge. I thought Luke Keller did a nice job on the boards. I thought he converted, and Kyle converted on some baskets, and I was really happy that once Jordan got loosened up a little bit, did some penetrating, and Jason did some penetrating to loosen up that switching, because that's what you have to do versus switching. Once you get an opportunity to go, we did, and I thought our guards handled it very well.
How important was it to keep them from taking the lead?
Boy,
They got within two.
It was nerve-wracking. And it was really important, because I thought if they could get over the hump there, they had 2 or 3 opportunities to either tie it or go ahead, and we hung tough. I think we got a steal once, I think we got a block once, because really we kind of energized them by turning the ball over early in the second half. We gave some energy, and they made 3 threes to start it, and you can't give a team of that quality energy, because when they get going, they're hard to stop.
The club like Findlay, you go out and you out-rebound them 30-19. How impressed are you with that number?
Our rebounding was awesome. I think the key rebound of the game was on that missed free throw.
Chartier,
Well, Chartier got one, and then Luke Keller got another one.
Yeah.
In fact, did we rebound both of those misses?
Yep.
Okay, which is phenomenal to keep possession, because you kind of shoot yourself by missing. You know, you're shooting yourself in the foot by missing, but yet nonetheless to get the rebound and have an opportunity to execute. And of course, Ben makes the shots, and that's huge.
Yeah, 9 offensive boards, hecked 3 as well. So
Troy,
all night it was working.
Troy did his job. He played great defense on Hagen, and to keep those basketballs alive is something that he can do. And I thought he was a little more comfortable tonight. I was happy for Troy.
What were some of the things Findlay's offense threw at you? How do you feel like you guys responded defensively?
Well, they throw a lot at you, because Kaufman can shoot it, and the young kid, Colleague can really shoot it. And you know, they came out firing, and in the past, their bigs have kind of hurt us inside, to be honest with you. And I thought our guys did a nice job making them score over the top of us. That's what we had to do.
It was kind of a breakout game or one of the better games for some of your bigs tonight, as you mentioned. Heller scored consistently. Stankowski scored consistently.
Yeah. I was very pleased to have 4 guys in double figures, because that team can defend, and I'm hoping that this will give those guys that confidence to build now and say, I can get this done, and do it a little more consistently.
How can you guys, or what can you guys build off of from tonight into Saturday against Wayne?
We got our first win, and they got to come in. Wayne's got to come in. They're going to come in fresh. We got to make them guard us, and we got to continue to execute and finish offensively. I know Ben's 2 tough shots. It's finishing because he made them. But I thought down the stretch we executed, and our looks weren't that bad.
Was the sense of urgency after starting 0-2 definitely seemed like it was there from beginning to end tonight? The guys knew what 0-3 might mean. We talked. We didn't talk about the 0-2, but they're not done. Playing Findlay, who just lost at home, coming up here, mad, whatever, looking to get straightened out themselves.
we didn't talk about the 0-2 part, we talked about protecting our home court, and I was really happy that they did that.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Coach.
We good?